Hello, boys and girls. Hello. This is a little different than normal, um, but I watched Madam Web and Bob Marley yesterday. The Madam Web review just came out this morning, actually, on YouTube. Um, but when I got home, I realized I had no audio for the review I did for Bob Marley. Just pulled up to work and I was listening to Three Little Birds. It just got me thinking about the Bob Marley movie again last night. So I was like, you know what? While I'm waiting, I'll just do a little review right here for the Bob Marley movie. So that's what I'm gonna do. That funny was so moving. Um, I I didn't really know much about Bob Marley going into the movie. Um, of course, I'd heard a few of his songs, like Exodus and Jamming and Three Little Birds, like I was just listening to. Um, I'd heard a few of his songs from the Exodus album, but I didn't know it was from the Exodus album. I didn't know all those were from the same album or anything until I watched the movie last night. But yeah, it was a good movie. It was a really good movie. A lot better than the Elvis movie that came out like a year or two ago. Didn't really enjoy that one. I enjoy musical movies or movies about like singers and artists. I really enjoy movies that come out about that. Still haven't seen the uh, one that came out with I'm blanking on his name. Daniel Radcliffe, that's his name. I still haven't seen the movie that Daniel Radcliffe starred in about a year or two ago that came out on Hulu, I think, about Weird Al Yankovic. I did buy a copy of it a few weeks ago at Walmart when I saw it. So I'll be doing a movie reaction to that at some point. But I still haven't seen that. I didn't really care for Elvis. Still haven't seen Priscilla. I really enjoyed I Can Only Imagine and the other one that came out about Jeremy Camp that was played by the kid that plays Archie in Riverdale. I can't think of his name right now. Yeah, I really enjoyed like all those type of movies that have come out about the artist. Still haven't seen the Whitney Houston one either, but I did watch the RESPECT one that came out about Aretha Franklin. So yeah, I really enjoy movies about like musical artists, and this one fits right along with those. This one doesn't really have much about like his childhood and stuff as much as the other ones normally do. This one's more of him like trying to stop a war from happening and like bringing all the people together and singing in front of them all. And I just really enjoyed it. It was a great movie. It was an emotional movie. There was some very serious like going on in his life that I didn't know about. Don't really know much about like Jamaican life or anything. Didn't really know much about reggae music, really. I had, of course, heard of a few of Bob Marley's songs, but other than that, didn't really know much about reggae music. Didn't know much about Bob Marley's life, but I really enjoyed it. I had seen that it was executive produced by Brad Pitt, and I saw that his kids, I think it was just one or two of his children that showed up at the intro and like basically did a little uh appreciation video for like taking the time to watch a movie about their father, and basically telling you that they were a part of the making of this and like had a decision in like casting who played Bob Marley. Which, speaking of, Kingsley Ben-Adir and Lashana Lynch as Bob Marley and Rita Marley are phenomenal, dude. Like, they did fantastic jobs. They have such beautiful voices as well. They did wonderful. It's just such a good movie, such a emotional story that I never knew about. Uh, like, I didn't know Bob Marley's wife got shot, nor did I know he got shot, like in his own home. So yeah, that was all just very emotional to watch happen on screen. Um, but still, it was a good movie. It was, I could see why Bob Marley was such an inspiration to all these people. And yeah, I now have a reason to hang up the Bob Marley canvas that my friend gave me when he moved away. Like, he gave that to me when he moved away, and I haven't had like space or room anywhere to put it. It's just been leaning against one of my bedroom walls. But once I move apartments, I may hang that up, and yeah, I have a reason to hang it up now. I know more about Bob Marley, and yeah, it's just such a good movie. If you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend going to watch it in theaters. I just love the big theater atmosphere for musicals and stuff like that. I think it's great watching people sing on the big screen and like Dolby theaters and stuff. It's just phenomenal. I wish I would have seen the Taylor Swift Eras tour. I wish I could have seen that in Dolby theaters, but I just watched it in a normal theater, which was fine. I think I would have had a lot better time in Dolby. I always have a better time in Dolby. Um, yeah, if you haven't watched this movie yet, go watch it. And that's gonna be it for me. Um, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'm gonna go in here and get to work now. I'll see you guys later.